Hey guys, welcome back once again. Now that we're kind of, getting into the swing of things, I think it's now, a pretty good time to make something, well, what's the word? Appropriate. Like, we're starting to get a lot of items, and obviously I am going to want most of them with me at all times, but since I am unable to, set up my storage room yet, I'm, still going to need to try and cart around a lot of items, and until then, we're just going to have to find another way to deal with it. So, let's, start the recording as per usual, kill off some of these guys, and a few more, come on, and there we go, fantastic. We'll pop those in there, and we'll just take out our Mobius fuel, and we'll just run down here. Now, I'm going to show you something pretty cool. Well, of course I haven't actually managed to get that far into this series yet, so it should be new. And, okay, just like that, we'll pop you there. And I'm going to need one of these. And what else am I going to need? It's going to be... I'm going to need some of this. And do I have any? No, I don't. So if I just transmute down a little bit, probably more than a little bit actually. And we'll just grab out a whole bunch of these, why not? Seems like a good idea. And we'll, change it to that point. We'll grab out some of those too. Cool, so I'll pop you back in there for now. And we are going to make an alchemical bag. So an alchemical bag is made like so, with 3 of these on the top. And if I place him in there, how am I going to want to do this? I think, well, I'll show you our chemical bag first. Our chemical bag is exactly the same as an alchemical chest, except you get to carry it around, which in my personal opinion is a lot better. Except for the fact that, if you drop the bag, then you've lost it. But never fear, if you lose said bag, you can always just craft another one of the same color, and you'll still be able to retrieve all your items. So, if I create... I may end up taking that later on. How should I get started with this? I wonder if I can teach it to my transmutation tablet. Maybe, maybe not. Hang on. No, it's not in there. Cool. Anyway. Nope, you can't teach it to the transmutation tablet. That's okay. We're not too worried. We'll just end up grabbing another one. And we've already got the rest of our ingredients already, so we'll just craft another one like so. Fantastic. Now we'll have one on this side and one on that side, and I'll show you that, having 2 of them, like I clicked on the left one, just so you guys remember. And I'll put all these in here, and like so, and then I'll drop it on the ground. Now that one's on the ground, that's where all my items are, right? Look at that, they're all still there. Fantastic. So I'll bring them all back, all that stuff. And what I'm going to do is go into our transmutation tablet. I'm going to try and find my cactus if I can. I can't remember quite how much EMC it is. Hopefully it's, oh, there it is. Cool. Now what we are going to do is pop that in here. With a little bit of EMC, and I can't do that, obviously. Can I put Mobius fuel in there? No. That would be a dreadful waste of it anyway, so... we'll go like this. And we'll be like, hey, I just want some charcoal. And that'll be fantastic, and now we'll try it. So, we'll pop that in there, we'll pop our cactus in the top. Fantastic, and I'm just gonna, burn everything else that I don't need right now. Okay, so can I burn you? I'll leave one there, one of these in here too, and one of those, and one of these. Don't need extra of these. Cool, and no, I'll leave that. I think it's pretty good. So now this should be done, and cactus green. So I'm going to want to transmute a whole bunch of you. So give me some of that. Oops, I don't think that was how I was supposed to put it. So 1, 2, I think I just need 1 actually. Oh, I'll take out an extra 1 anyway. Now if I put this alchemical bag with some color, it'll give me an alchemy bag that's green. And of course green is indeed the best color. I've changed my color of the person's hair to green for a reason. And this inventory is completely different to my white inventory. See how they're, see how they're changed? That is exactly what we want. So we're going to be able to have a few more inventories than, what you'd typically, have. And that is just fine by me. So, I'm in cheat mode. I was playing around with some Railcraft stuff because I'm going to try and get some of those videos out pretty soon. Hopefully at least. So if okay, green wool or cactus green. So yes, I made it the correct one. And there is a light green one. How's that one made? That is made with lime dye, so we're not going to worry about that one. It's either green or no green at all, so fantastic. Now if I... how are we going to do this? I think I'm going to make the green one all my tools, and the white one all my building materials. So I'm going to take out these. Yep, that'll do. And I'm going to pop them all in here. So, Talisman of Repair, what else is there? I think that is all of my tools. I'm going to pop like some of our special items in there as well, along with some of these, and yeah, that should be pretty fine. So, oops. Now if we go into our white bag, and we'll pop these in here. Fantastic. So, oops, I don't want to put the white bag in there, because if you put it inside itself, you have to craft a whole nother white bag in order to get it back. Fantastic. So, let's see. What is next on our agenda? We'll put this here, and I think I'm going to, get our EMC, our client star, and we're going to go, get a whole bunch of building materials out ready for what we want to do next. So I will see you guys in a second. Cool, so I've managed to, fill up my equivalent exchange bags, my alchemy bags, with just a few random materials that I may want when I'm kind of just running around. So that will be fine. And I remember that I got out some charcoal so that I could, fill up this thing again. Don't want it to stop doing what it's doing, because it's looking like it's only just managing to keep up with everything. And I just got a message. Hang on a second. Cool, so I just had to go mute Steam because I'm pretty sure that Fraps records all the sounds that comes from that, so yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, so I filled that up, and now we're going to go over here. And I'm thinking that I'm going to, want to be able to get through here pretty easily and, go check on our chest and all that good stuff. But I don't want all this to kind of be around. So I was thinking, I'll grab out this and, what else did I want? I think I wanted, let's see, I want some stairs and maybe some glass. We'll take 2 stacks of glass, because, that's just kind of what we need right now. And maybe some cobblestone, just in case. Cool, so, now if I go like so, I think I'll just do something like this. And maybe I'll, okay, so that's a problem. I'm going to need to make sure that this place has enough light as well. But what I wanted to do is, hook up a little door here and then cover the rest around with, blocks and things like that, so that these little guys would be safe from the terrors that are known as the crystals, and, oopsies, and myself, obviously, from when I start working things that I shouldn't be. And yeah, so I'm going to have a little play around with the design, and I will show you what I come up with. Alright, so how's this looking? So, we'd be wandering around and we'd just be like, oh yep, open the door, we'll walk across, because you can walk across these without breaking them. It's only if you kind of just, start jumping on them. So if I start jumping on this little one here, yep, see, just like that. So, we'll, try not to make it so that we have to jump at all. We'll probably put these here, and then we can just, walk straight across through there, and it will be fine. Now I'll probably end up using cobblestone here. Not quite sure what to do about the corner, because I still need the light, obviously. But, I'll figure that out. And I was thinking, for the roof, maybe, I'm trying to figure out how to get up there without, having to place a block. Obviously I can't. And I should have placed dirt, but that's okay. So we're going to have to go into our white bag and get a little bit more. Oh, why is it dropping things? Damn, that's annoying. It's automatically throwing them out as soon as I left click on them. I'm getting messages. Yeah, don't worry. Anyway, so now that I've got my my blocks, I'll probably end up just fixing whatever the hell is making me throw things later on. And I think what I want to do here is perhaps have like a 3 wide glass and then more cobblestone. And then maybe I'll do some more glass again, depending just in the center here. But, you know, I'll play around with it, and yeah, once again, I will let you guys know what I come up with. I keep stopping by this alchemical chest to come pick like a sword up so I can go whack these things, and, you know, obviously nothing's in there, so I may have to repurpose that for something else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the crystals are only going to, like, just get worse the more that I start killing these things. So maybe we'll have to get onto some Thorncraft pretty soon. But anyway, as I was going to say as I was saying, but I didn't actually say anything yet. So, I'm going to put this stuff into my client star, and that's almost charged up, so maybe we might be able to do something with that soon. But yes, so there it is. I haven't, you know, figured out a door or anything like that yet. But what do you think? Obviously, you know, it's not the prettiest looking thing. It's made completely out of cobblestone and glass, but, you know, it keeps out the crystals, and, I mean, it has a nice little space, and it's all lit up, and I'm just hoping that it's going to get enough light. You know, it's directly in line of the sun, so it is going to get light during the day anyway. But as for, like, areas like this, I'd like, you know, a little bit more light over here, but, you know, what can you do? So I'm going to turn my machine back on. Let's see, do you have enough seeds? Well, I think so. Probably give it a little bit more dirt, maybe about a stack, because I seem to be missing one. Like, I'm missing one there, and I don't know if there was a specific reason it disappeared, but, you know, why not, you know, give it the best shot that we've got. So, might just turn on, oh, okay, it looks like I ran out of charcoal as well, so maybe we'll have to sort something out for that. And okay, so 1 and 2. Oh, because I left them turned on. Of course I did. Right, so I'll let those start working. I'll put my resources back into my little bag. And, you know, I think this was kind of a good idea. It's a nice, easy way to have a whole lot of resources without having to, you know, run back and forth to my transmutation tablet. Right, so I'll let them kind of run for a little bit, and yeah. Isn't that plucky? Right, maybe I'll get some wood as well. Not really sure about that treehouse either, though. I kind of just like put it there for no real reason. But that's okay. And I don't have any wood at all, so maybe I should have thought about that before. I could just chop down that, but I'm afraid that that would get, you know, just really misshapenly placed. So I may just end up leaving that for now. Okay, so where is my wood? We're losing wood. So we'll just get a few stacks out, and we'll put most of them back in here. So Control Shift to put them all in there. Put a piston in there, and we'll put glowstone in here, and a book, and a zombie brain, and and you. Cool. And I think that should be about all that we need right now. If I take out my Philosopher's Stone, and we're just going to run quickly back over there, and yes, so, ooh, that crystal almost pushed me off. That would have made me angry. Although it wouldn't be the first time I fell off. If you guys remember that, I think it was episode... What episode is this? Is this episode 6? I think it must be. Feels like so long ago. Even though it's probably not, so... Whoops. Okay, so we'll just get a few of these, and that should be enough. Well, actually no, it's not going to be enough. That's 2 doors, and I need 4, so... and that will be enough. Fantastic. So, I think, oh look, it's nighttime, so it'll be a good chance for us to see whether or not everything is working correctly. Oh good, so this stuff is all getting either put into here or put into my chest, so that is very, very good. That is exactly what we want. And the seeds don't seem to do the little animation of going down in there anymore, so that's kind of sad, but you know, not too much to worry about. So that's 2 doors and 3 doors, and the final one will be over here. Magnificent. Right, so now we've got to start on to our next project. I think it's getting a little bit laggy. I'm not quite sure why. How many mobs have I got out? Around 50. So, maybe we're going to have to... Yeah, we really are going to have to move on to Thorncraft pretty soon. So, I'm going to go check the time, and I will be right back. What the hell? Why are there horses here? Don't you dare push each other off. Oh, damn. Of course he's going to disobey me, but, why are there... Oh, there's another one over there. There's horses here. Why are there horses here? Did they put my creatures back in? I thought that was disabled. Unless there's horses in Minecraft now. Let me look up saddles. Nope, not that one. Is there a horse saddle? Horse... Nope. You can spawn horses. World anchors, short mead, phosphor mead. What the... I really don't understand, but I guess if they're gonna be here, we may as well try and put them into our nice little holding area. Oh, they can jump. Did not expect that. Are they gonna jump out though? Maybe I'll just leave them in... no, because they'll probably just run out. What to do? No, I'm gonna leave them in here. Because raisins. And... Oi, go away. Stay. Stay. Until I know what to do with you. Maybe they'll just despawn like most mobs, but that's really unusual. No, cow, why did you run down there? Oops. Almost fell down myself. That's a little bit silly. Yeah, anyway, back to what I was going to do. And I was away for not 5-10 minutes, and one of my horses has already disappeared. So, I guess I'm just going to be giving up on that adventure. Now, what was I doing? I have forgotten once again. I think I need to start writing things down, just because, but, you know, that it happens, yeah. I'm gonna want to make another one of these eventually though, because these don't actually cost too much. I think it is just, oh, wow, these are actually really cheap to create. Just stone and obsidian. Like, and the Philosopher's Stone, but I don't think that's consumed. Yeah, so... I'm getting a little bit of lag here. But that's okay. Maybe I'll just put down another energy condenser. Maybe 2, why not? Because for some reason... Actually, I don't think I even taught level 2 relay, did I? Did I? No, I must have. Oh well. Live and let learn. Or live and let die, rather. Or anything. So let's see how fast you're going now. Yeah, that's pretty good. Fantastic. And boom! Okay, now I know there's something going on, because that is not the correct size for a wolf. Neither is that one. They're like all squashed and stuff. I don't get it. Do they behave like a normal wolf if I get bones? Maybe, let's try it out. Why not? We have nothing but time. So, come on. I think all these crystals have taken up, like, all the spots needed for this thing to run. Because I haven't had to kill anything for a little while now. So maybe I'm just gonna have to go to my transmutation table, and we'll just see what kind of trouble we can get into. So, where are our bones? There they are. So grab out some of these, and oops, what's that? Gunpowder. No, that's okay. It's just like dust on the ground, right? And then it goes boom. So come here. Oh, lag. Wow, you were scary looking. Where's the other one? I'm sure there were two. I'm sure there were sheep as well, but they're gone as well. Well, there you are. Hello. So we've got you, and we've got the other one. It's lagging a lot. What's the deal? And there's still no, oh, Jesus. Maybe, I don't know. I'll get him to come here, and I'll get him to sit. Now, if I get you, and I whack that thing there. What about you? Yay! So I can get them to come kill some zombies, if, you know, I manage to get them to sit down long enough. Don't run there. Come here. Yes. Nope. Sit. Okay. Well, you know, that's a thing. Oh dear. So, now that I've got this here, I'm going to turn off this one, because it's going to blow up soon, and it's not doing anything, and I've got a formic slime. Ow. Go away. I did not anticipate these things coming around, because these things would just spawn anywhere. So now that I've got that one, I'll harvest whatever's, you know, ready. And, okay, so it's messed up some of my crops. That's okay. Yes, I'm going to go check the time, and depending on how much time we've got left, maybe we'll start another project. If not, we'll possibly end it for today. Okay, so we're at about 22 minutes, so what can we do in that kind of time? Possibly... No, we're not going to be able to set up another farm, at least not for EMC. Maybe I could make my house actually up there, or something. We'll take this. I'll possibly just move up my bed. Excuse me. I'll move up my bed, and maybe I'll get started on some Thorncraft. I'll just, you know, get some of the ingredients ready, and we'll see how we go. I want to know where that other horse went, because this one didn't despawn. So maybe that's the thing somewhere. There's a cow. Goodbye! Oh. He like almost landed on the thing and then fell off. That's a shame. Right, so only one cow was heard in the making of this video. Actually, no, I think I may have gotten more. And I can't place this because... Oh, that was an apple. Let's take that. Cool. Well, there we go. So, that's just a really dumb place for that. I should have stuck it there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so, come on. Well, at least I've got all these tools and things here now, so it'll be fine. And I'm gonna want this here as well. See, I don't even need that there. That was just dumb. Okay, sleep until dawn. And it's only at about 25 instead of 50 or 60. I wonder why that is. Maybe I've got some things open that I shouldn't have. Possibly a few browsers and Steam. But here we go. It's a brand new day. The sun is high. Now the birds are screaming because you're gonna die. So many Thorncraft Vs. I'm gonna have to find an easy way to kill all of these. Maybe I'll have to find another way to kind of drain the aura as well. But yeah, so... Oh, Jesus. What are you doing in here? So now that I've got you in here, you're gonna die. Cheeky little bugger. He's at me. Oh, it's fine. So maybe I should have covered this up with glass, but that's okay. Now that we've sorted that out, let's see, what is next on the agenda? Right, as I was saying before, we'll go get some stuff ready for Thorncraft, and we'll probably get that started in our next episode. Are you guys excited? I'm pretty excited. If you've been following my Thorncraft tutorials, we've gotten, well, we haven't really gone too far. I think we've almost finished up the first, you know, line of research, but, you know, that's a thing. We'll get through it eventually. So this is a forbidden artifact. Is the stuff over here forbidden too? So many cows. I wish they would just not keep spawning. Like, as much as I was excited to have things spawn before, not so much now. Right, I did want to keep these. Forbidden. Oh well, we'll sort it out. So right, first of all, we're going to want to get a cauldron, and after that we're going to want, I believe it was the first crucible. So, let's see, we know that a cauldron is made out of iron ingots, so we'll get a few of these. We're not going to make too many, mind you. This is just, you know, me being silly. So, okay, well, we'll create that one first. So, here we go. And it looks like just a big bucket. Very big bucket. So, look at that. Look at this baby. Oh yeah, aren't you sexy? Wait, was the top of that breaking where there wasn't actually part of the block? That's interesting. Okay, so we've got this, and now what do we use it in? We use it with one tainted crystal, or any different type of crystal, and a furnace. So we're going to have to manage to kill one of these somehow, and we'll probably end up using this furnace right here, because we can. Now, let's see, how are we going to kill these guys? It's going to be a little bit difficult since they can fly and I can't. So if we manage to transmute down a little bit, past bone, past feathers, past this, should be below wool, so there we go, we've got some string. And we don't need too much of that, but you know, we'll grab a little extra just in case. And, right. And creating a bow correctly for the first time ever. Cool. And now we're going to need some arrows as well. Do I have that taught in my transmutation tablet? Probably yes. Cool, so we'll just take about 2 stacks and we'll be fine. And we'll take this back too. Now, let's see, how am I going to get you? Gotcha! Cool, vaporous crystal. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, but, you know, there you go. So, now that we've got that all ready, we're going to put that in the middle. We've got our furnace on the bottom, and our vaporous crystal on the top, and we get a crucible. Fantastic. So, I think, let's see, how much left, no, how much time do we have left? Okay, just a couple of minutes, so I'll probably chop this down, and maybe I'll make a, we're going to need more wool than that. So I'll probably just make another alchemical bag, and for that one is going to be just strictly Formcraft stuff, and after that we'll probably wrap up. So we'll grab a whole stack of those, and what was the other thing? We needed some more covalence dust, so let's pop that back in there. We'll grab out some covalence dust, and come over here, put you in the middle, you on the bottom, just like we have before, you on the top, and we have another bag. Very cool. And then after that we're going to need to color it, so if I get out, I'm going to have to put that in there, obviously. And let's see, how do we make the different colored bag? What color of bag do we want? There are many different colors. Perhaps I will make it purple. Requires purple wool, which requires purple dye, which is rose red and lapis lazuli, or lapis lazuli, depending on however you want to say it. So, now that we're locked on matter, let's see, I'm pretty sure that I taught roses to my transmutation tablet. I think, once upon a time. And there we go, we've got a rose, and I know that lapis lazuli is a lot more expensive than I think is in here. Iron, nope, clay. I'm sure it's in here. Perhaps not. If not, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed because that is a color that I would like to be using. Yeah, no, it seems that we don't have lapis in our bag, so maybe are we able to go for a different color? I can't get blue, obviously. Purple dye is made from indigo dye. Okay, so do I have an indigo flower? Possibly. I'm sure that I remember trying to burn that as well. Do I have it in here? No. Come on. We'll put in a flower anyway and we'll see if we can get it. Oh yeah, indigo flower. Fantastic. So we don't necessarily need the other thing there. So we've got indigo dye, we've got rose red, we'll put them together, we've got purple dye. Fantastic. So now that we've got that, we will put our extra white bag in with that, and voila. So yeah, okay, so now that we've got that in there, we'll put in our crucible. And that is pretty much the end of the episode, I think. So we'll put in the rest of our blocks here, we'll pop into here, and we'll try and, you know, make everything a little bit more tidy. And you don't belong in there. Cool. And you are a building material, you go in there. Very nice. So, yeah, I think that is about it for today, guys. If you have a positive or negative response, feel free to leave it in my comment section. Otherwise, I hope that you're having a fantastic day. And you guys can join me next time for some Thorncraft. So, yeah. See you guys next time.